Hello, friends, and welcome to another Stamp Together Saturday where Amy is off who knows where and everybody else is stuck at home watching. Just kidding. I hope that you are having a great holiday weekend. If you are, I don't know if ever is Canada Labor Day weekend, is it the same weekend? I mean, I don't really know. I don't keep track very well of our Canadian and US holiday correspondence, but happy holiday weekend to anybody who has one. How about that? We are here today to create another great card. I am telling you, just when you think you're running out of great layout ideas, you get another one crossing past your desk or your Pinterest feed. And I love this one, and I think you're going to too. And I decided that I am going to use a paper that has been around for a little while, and that is the Mixed Media Florals. And they are on low inventory right now, I believe, but it's a great pack of paper. So let's take a peek at it and then make our card together. Don't forget to show yours in the comments below. Here is the Mixed Media Florals Designer Series paper, and it is so pretty. It's got some black and white sides. It's got some beautiful, colorful sides. This is boho blue in here, which is a retired color, and I checked there's really nothing left in that color, but if you have some in your stash, it coordinates beautifully with that. You've got, I think, Shy Shamrock in here, a little more black and white. I love the border prints. This border print is super pretty with the boho blue sky in the background. And, ooh, more beautiful things. I love a good green. That is super pretty. Think of what you could do with this one as far as coloring or using your blending brush to add color in there. So many really fun ideas. And, oh, I've already shown you that one. And then this is the one that I am going to use this morning for my card. I am going to use both sides. So this particular layout, I think, came across my Pinterest feed and just was super sweet and simple and pretty. And so I'm going for it here with you today. As you can see, I've got a circle as my shape. This is the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. Keep it as simple as possible some days, and just grab that punch instead of looking for a die to crank through. Either way is great. Whatever shape you have about that size is going to be fabulous. But the first thing we're going to do is add our piece of DSP onto our white background there. And then my card base for this card is Petal Pink. So I've got my Petal Pink 5.5 by 8.5, scored in half at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to add my focal. This is kind of my focal image. And that's going to go over here on the side. So actually, not quite that far. Centered from top to bottom, but a little over to the left, if we're looking left to right. Then I've got my 2 strips of DSP, and this is great if they're a little more plain because it will offset nicely against that busy background. So the first thing I'm going to do with these, I've been actually doing this a lot with some of my projects. I'm going to angle cut both ends, kind of at the same angle so that they look like this. And then those I'm just going to adhere down on my card like so. Just a little bit of space in between. So I'm going to add them again a little bit offset, so higher on the card, not quite centered. And we're going to do both. And my pattern happens to, like my stripes, you can see, happen to continue here. It was thought through a little bit, not gonna lie. And then we're gonna grab Petal Pink for me. So this Mixed Media Floral has some beautiful colors in it. Petal Pink, Poppy Parade. I mentioned the boho blue. And I'm going to grab Petal Pink for my sentiment. Maybe I said that already. I don't know. And then for my sentiment, this has been my go-to, the With You in Mind. And I believe it's Julie Davison's $1 Million stamp set, $1 Million Achiever stamp set. I just love how big the fonts in here, the sentiments are in the stamp set. And then it's got all these little images to go with. So what I could I could do is I could like stamp the flower in Poppy Parade and add that as an embellishment on my circle. For now, I'm just going to do the thank you in my Petal Pink, and I'm gonna dream about that flower and decide if I want it in there. I would do it with Poppy Parade. Maybe I said that. And I think it would be really pretty. But I also think this is really pretty. I remember that when we do cards here, we often do very simple. And I'm going to add my thank you with Stampin' Dimensionals. I keep it pretty simple here when I do my demonstration on Saturday mornings. And then you can run with it. There are so many different ways to do it. You could do a white card base and then do a different color as your outline or your layer there. You could add embellishments, you could add ribbon. Keeping it simple is great because it gives you the bones to take it from here. So this is my card today. As I am maybe floating on a lake or sleeping in or making brunch, whatever I'm doing, I am enjoying it, I'm sure. And I hope you are enjoying your weekend as well. It's a good one. It's good to get out and, it feels like summer's coming to an end, but I do love fall. So I'm okay with that. And perhaps you are too. So anyway, let me know that you came to watch. I would love to read your comments as you watch this little card making video. And don't forget to find the cutting instructions below in the comments. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you again on Wednesday when the new mini catalog launches. Super exciting. See you then.